The Revelation, chapter 6, Legacy Standard. Then I looked when the Lamb opened one of the seven seals, and I heard one of the four living creatures saying, as with a voice of thunder, Come. Then I looked, and behold, a white horse, and he who sits on it had a bow, and a crown was given to him, and he went out overcoming and to overcome. And when he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature saying, Come. And another, a red horse, went out, and to him who sits on it, it was given to him to take peace from the earth, and that men would slay one another, and a great sword was given to him. And when he opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature saying, Come. Then I looked, and behold, a black horse, and he who sits on it had a pair of scales in his hands. And I heard something like a voice in the midst of the four living creatures saying, 1 koinix of wheat for 1 denarius, and 3 koinix of barley for 1 denarius, and do not harm the oil and the wine. And when he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature saying, Come. Then I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and he who sits on it had the name Death, and Hades was following with him. Authority was given to him over the fourth of the earth, to kill with sword, and with famine, and with pestilence, and by the wild beasts of the earth. And when he opened the fifth seal, I saw underneath the altar the souls of those who had been slain, because of the word of God and because of the witness which they had maintained. And they cried out with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Master, holy and true, will you not judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on the earth? And a white robe was given to each of them, and it was told to them that they would rest for a little while longer, until the number of their fellow slaves and their brothers who were to be killed, even as they had been, would be completed also. Then I looked when he opened the sixth seal, and there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth made of hair, and the whole moon became like blood. And the stars of the sky fell to the earth, as a fig tree casts its unripe figs when shaken by a great wind. And the sky was split apart like a scroll when it is rolled up, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Then the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the commanders, and the rich, and the strong, and every slave and free man hid themselves in the caves and among the rocks of the mountains. And they said to the mountains and to the rocks, Fall on us and hide us from the presence of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of their wrath has come, and who is able to stand?